Hey, what's up guys, it's DarkArmedDuelist and today we just got some new punk cards. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell in there so you can become part of the notification squad, and definitely check out the Patreon in the description below for all those awesome rewards. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out and see what these new punk cards actually do. So these are going to be released in the quarter century box in the OCG, and we're not quite sure where they're going to be released in the TCG yet, but I'm super excited for these cards because I absolutely love the punk archetype. So let's go ahead and see what these cards actually do. So first off, we do have a new level 8 monster for punk that's actually really cool, with the only previous ones being the synchro monster and having Foxy Tune and Ogre Dance. So this is actually really interesting, and I believe the fusion is also level 8. So this actually makes for the third main deck level 8 monster. So this card is called Noah Punk Rising Scale. Let's hope this card actually is amazing, and I love the artwork of this card. It looks absolutely phenomenal. And I always love the art style of punk. They look so cool. So this card is a level 8 water sea serpent effect monster with 2400 attack and 2400 defense points. Please be good. You can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. 3 different effects. We have 3 chances for this card to be absolutely broken. For the first effect, you can banish one other punk card from your hand or your grave and special summon this card from your hand. That's an awesome effect to instantly get this card on your side of the field and then summon out any one of your tuners to help you step into Amazing Dragon. This card is already amazing because it's so easy to summon out to your side of the field just by banishing any punk, and it's just a really good extender right off the bat. For its second effect, if this card is special summon, you can pay 600 life points to take a punk from your deck or your graveyard except a level 8 and either add it to your hand or special summon it. Oh my god, this card is a Stratos or an E-Telly. That's insane that this card is just a Stratos or an E-Telly to instantly get you a monster out on your side of the field to step into Amazing Dragon. That is so cool. You can even summon out Deer Note with this thing's effect. That is so good. This card is instantaneously like a 3 of in punk. That is so amazing to just be able to summon this card out to your side of the field and then go in for all of your plays. That's amazing to instantly get a monster out on your side of the field and then also summon an additional punk to your side of the field. That's really cool because you can summon out Zak, you can summon out Madam Spider, you can summon out Wagon, and then get an additional search off those monsters, which is so good. This card is absolutely amazing. For the third effect, when a monster your opponent controls with 2500 or more attack activates its effect, quick effect, you can change it to face down defense. Okay, that's insane. You could have just stopped with those first 2 effects and this card would have already been busted. So for the last effect is basically just a Book of Moon for high attack point monsters, which is totally fine. But the first 2 effects are absolutely amazing just to be able to go in and just banish a punk. And then once you do, you get to special it. And then also you can pay 600 when it's specialed, take a punk from the deck or the grave, accept a level 8, and either add it to your hand or special summon it. That is so good to instantly get the exact monster you want on your side of the field and go in for all of your plays. That's really, really good. And plus, artwork, phenomenal. Let's go ahead and see what the next one is. So we do have a card, I already can see the name, and I love the name. Punk Jam Fever. This card looks awesome. I love the artwork of this card. This card looks fire. I love it how you can see like Rising Cart back there, or Shirakusai back there. You can see Z-Almond. That's really, really cool. I think I might be wrong. That might be Madam Spider's mask. That's really cool. But this is really cool. I even see Wagon back there. You can see all of them. That may be Madam Spider back there. Let's go ahead and see what this does. That's really cool right off the bat that we do have an XZ for the archetype now. So we have a fusion, a synchro, 2 synchros, and an XZ now. So we have pretty much everything except for a link monster and a ritual monster for punk. This is insane. Okay, so this card is a rank 8 light psychic XZ effect monster, and its name is Punk Jam Fever. I love that name. This card has 2800 attack points and 2600 or 600 defense points, excuse me, just 600 defense points, and its materials is 2 level 8 monsters. Okay, so a lot of times in punk you make cards like the zombie vampire and stuff like that, so I love the fact that they finally are getting an XZ monster because Konami has realized how easy it is to be able to XZ with punk and how it's used as an XZ engine. So this is awesome that we finally do have an XZ monster for the archetype. So once per turn you can XZ summon Punk Jam Fever by using 1 punk fusion or synchro monster you control as a material. You can make this card like a Dingirsu. That's so crazy that you could just instantly throw this thing on your side of the field like Dingirsu, like when in Orchist. That's insane. Is it going to be like insane like that you're going to be able to use it so easily? Okay, you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. You can pay 6 turn of life, detach a material, and then draw a card. Okay, so it's a walking upstart goblin. That's pretty good right off the bat. Just help you dig into that because the field spell is already letting you draw 2. That's really insane that you just get to draw a card off this card's effect. Okay, so it's like a draw 3 every turn with this card and the 2 copy or the 2 draws off the field spell. Okay, for a second effect, when another monster effect is activated, and you have a level 3 psychic monster in your grave, you're always going to have a level 3 psychic in the grave. Quick effect, detach a material from this card. Negate the activation if you do destroy that monster. Excuse me, we just got a rank 8 negate? That's so good. That's so good that we actually have a rank 8 negate. This card is a upstart goblin by detaching, and then on top of it, if you have a level 3 psychic in the grave and your opponent activates any monster effect, anything like a hand trap, anything, when another monster effect is activated, you can just detach and negate and destroy. It doesn't even just negate, it also destroys, which is insane that it's a walking negate. That is so good on a rank 8 monster. Plus the artwork is just phenomenal. Again, like Punk never misses on the artwork. Like they're always phenomenal. And this card is like absolutely broken. This is actually really broken support for Punk because before Punk was just an engine. But with this is going to make Punk like a full-fledged, really insane deck that's going to be able to stand alone, which is really, really cool because we now have a level 8 extender, like a really good extender. Like, don't get me wrong, Foxy Tomb was great to be able to just instantly throw on your side of the field by just basically sending in another card to be able to get another Punk on your side of the field, but that was like an extender that also cost something. This one just banishes from the graveyard a card that you've already used that you're probably not going to use again anyways, which is really insane to be able to get this card on your side of the field, making it super easy to make cards like Psychic Punisher or Amazing Dragon is really cool and a really awesome effect. Plus, you can use this card with Shirakusai to be able to fusion summon or synchro summon during your opponent's turn, meaning if your opponent stopped your copy of Foxy Tomb and you send stuff to graveyard, you can use this as a backup play to be able to banish one of the cards that was in the graveyard, like your copy of your Foxy Tune, and then summon this, and then pay 6 and summon Shirakusai, still giving you a way to be able to go into Amazing Dragon during the opponent's turn to be able to bounce a bunch of stuff, and then on the follow-up, we can just throw this as our first action to give us a negate. That's really, really good. This card blocks Nibiru. It blocks anything that you need. This card is absolutely amazing for Punk and just really a good card. This is how you give good legacy support. This is really good legacy support to actually make the deck stand on its own because it now has an XZ monster that's going to help it out a lot, and it has a really good extender. This is a 3 of. This is instantaneously a 3 of in the deck, and this is probably a 2 of. I'd probably play 2 copies of Jam Fever because you can make this on top of Jam Dragon Drive. You can make this on top of Rising Carp. You can make this on top of Amazing Dragon that you've already used the effect to bounce and already used the effect to revive during your turn. Like, this is really, really good support overall, and I really like this. This is a great way to be able to make new cards for this archetype. And we do have reprints of all of the other cards, and we do have a look at the Punk storage box, which looks amazing. We have some of the enamel keychains as well, which these look really cool. I really like when they do actual stuff besides just cards. We actually get to see some cool product and really awesome stuff. And then we do have sleeves as well, which is really nice. And we do have also the Chamber Dragon Maid and Laundry Dragon Maid cards, which we should be getting reveals for the Dragon Maid support as well, which is going to be really cool. And this is going to be released on December 21st, 2024 for you guys who want to know. And this is actually going to be, it does look like that might be the sleeves that are releasing on that day. We do have the Deer Note as well as the Z Almond sleeves, and then we have the Orchist and Galatea, which is really cool. Longyearsu and Galatea, which is really cool as well. I love that they have sleeves for the new support because we did get a Galatea and a new Longyearsu card, and we also now have a new card that features both Z Almond and a copy of Deer Note, which is awesome. So maybe we're gonna see a card we're gonna finally see when they reveal Dragon Maid support. We're gonna finally see Chamber Dragon Maid's dragon form. That would be awesome to finally see that and actually see a form event. Maybe we'll see a Laundry Dragon Maid as well. That'd be really cool, like another Laundry Dragon Maid form. That would be really cool. Or a Speller Trap that might help the archetype that features her. So that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I really love this new support. It looks phenomenal. I really think it's amazing. I really like Jam Fever. This is really cool. And then the new Rising Scale looks amazing as well. I was hopeful when I saw it said Rising Scale. I was like, oh, is this a Pendulum monster? But it's not, and I'm really glad it's not. So that's gonna do this one, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell in there so you can become part of the notification squad, and definitely comment down below which one you're looking forward to the most between all three of the different archetypes that are going to be in the Trinity box. I'm really excited to actually see the Dragon Maid cards, but Punk is such a cool deck, and it's one of my favorite archetypes. So that's going to do this one, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell in there so you can become part of the notification squad. We'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, guys.